Let's add some activities to our client's trip. So the first thing we have is our client has updated us with their flight information. So let's go ahead and add their flights. Perfect. Fantastic. Now our clients want transportation. So we are going to set them up with Away We Go. We're going to choose the time. We're going to Beach Resort. 12th, and that is roughly 10 o'clock a.m. And we'll give them an hour and a half. And they're, oh gracious, look at this. I'm being lazy. We want this to be separate. Much better, much better. But their flight is at that time, so we're going to do another. Oh, we don't want that one. We want activity library because we're going to select our Away We Go. And let's say their flight. So say they're going to be picked up at 10. So this is going to be, I'm going to check out at 09:55 a.m. Why is that? There we go. And it's going to be at 10 a.m. Just have a look at their 11 a.m. 16th. And of course, Away We Go does everything in kind of packages, right? Because it's going to be your arrival and your departure. And then let's say that they also want to, let's say they want to add on their stroller rental. And they're going to add on the organizer. Oh, I did the organizer first, didn't I? Stroller rental at a trip. And let's do, how is it listed? I think it's damage insurance. Yes. And the damage insurance. Fantastic. So we have our flights and we're going to go to bookings. Now in our bookings, we show a bunch of stuff. So we're going to do our Away We Go, our stroller rental, and our damage insurance, and our Away We Go. And we are going to change package, and it's going to be a new package. What is this new package? This new package is stroller rental. We're going to add our travelers to it, and I'm going to put in our amount. It is all due in full, and it is due tomorrow. Here we go, transportation. And, oh, I haven't done those just yet for this company. Okay, there we go. Just grab their terms and conditions from their website. Perfect. And we already have our INV dash. We'll just do 1425. And we go transportation. Fantastic. And oh, I don't know, just $30. And I'm expecting this after the trip. No, I'm not expecting this after the trip. Okay, so if the trip goes in October, so that is third quarter. So I'm expecting it first quarter of 2026. We'll say the 9th. Okay, perfect. So we have our flights and we have our stroller rental. And we would, of course, publish this, send it to our clients. They're going to give us the authorizations. We are going to book those officially, mark them as booked. But let's add some other items. They want to go to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So let's add that. Now, party tickets, of course, cannot be part of the package. So they're going to have their own pricing. And that is going to be $847.76. And it's going to be all paid today. Use the supplier that your agency wants you to use. And let's see here. Original pricing $796 times 0.08, $63.68 is what we are expecting. And also put the expected date if your agency pays out now or if your agency pays out after the trip. Perfect. So let's send these off to our clients and get those booked. Okay. Oops. I did something wrong over here. What did I do? I didn't put the date in. Let's just make sure. Yeah, now it's ready. Okay. Let's publish this again. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now we are going to skip this item, but we are going to authorize on these two items. And submitting the authorization. Boom. Okay. So agent goes back in and we have fantastic. So of course we go to away we go. We use our credit card details. We put those in. We're going to mark these. We're going to mark them as paid. And we're going to mark it as booked because it is a commissionable item to our agency. Remember, we're marking things booked that we are invoicing our agency for the commission. Okay, we have our confirmation number. We have our supplier. Everything is all set there. Now let's go to our tickets. We go to Disney travel agents. We purchase those tickets. We're going to mark these as paid. And we are going to come down. Let's add the confirmation number. Completely made this number up. So don't even think about it. Use the supplier that your agency wants you to use. Now let's mark these booked. They're booked today. And I'm also going to put them up here so that we have them in multiple places. We have our confirmation numbers here, and we have our confirmation numbers in the title as well. You could also put it here. What is it? 1425, I think, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. So we have those. Now, what if they want other items that they want to put in here? Disney's one of those, I say it's a little tricky with clients. Restaurant reservations, because they already have my Disney experience. And me personally, my clients seem to get a little overwhelmed with having Tern and my Disney experience for their bookings, like when they're on site. But we can add these in here. So let's do an activity library. And we're going to just say that they are booking, oh yeah, they're going to 50s prime time. So we're going to add that in there. And we are not going to put any kind of supplier in on this. Let's see here, what date was this? This was the 13th. Okay, so we're going to put October 13th. And the time we booked is for, they wanted a 5:30 p.m. dinner. And let's give them an hour and a half, just in case. And I'm going to put the reservation number that would be in my Disney experience. Again, that's another made up number, but here we go. So we can't mark this as booked over here. And why can't we mark this as booked? Because we're not going to get any commission on this. And remember, marking as booked is invoicing our agency for commission. So if you start invoicing your agency for commission that there is no commission, or for bookings, it actually will change up your ratios on your amount of bookings to how many you book. So it decreases it, and it doesn't look good for you. So we don't mark things as booked that are non-commissionable. So what you can tell your clients is, hey, I've got the confirmation number here, and you can also see it in my Disney experience. It just won't be marked as booked inside Tern. It is booked, but it's not booked. And let's do one more, just for reference. And what Disney restaurants? Oh, where do they want to go? I've already done that. Oh, let's do Tepanido. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. And this is for the 14th, and they wanted 6 o'clock dinner. We got that booked for them, and we'll give them an hour and a half just in case. And we're going to tell them that this is 356-2048-049. There we go. Now we have those in for our clients. So what do we have? We have our flights, we have our transportation, we have stroller rentals, we have, we made a package for our transportation and stroller rentals. Why? Because there's one confirmation number with all of those items. It's similar to a Walt Disney World package. It's an Away We Go package. And we have one singular booking for our Mickey's Not So Scary because it has a separate confirmation number, and we are expecting commission on that. And we are all set. So we can publish this trip, send our clients either a template email or in here. Rachel. It's not so serious. Halloween party. Enter transfers. Yes, I'm being very casual with this. And we can send. There we go. Now we have added items into our Disney trip.